Who knows? All those we're both just came from the gym.
Oh, what? Oh, we filming?
Yeah, let's go with it.
You didn't tell me we was recording.
Hey, baby, it's hot mic. We on the mic. We on the mic.
My mic is hot?
Your mic is hot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't want to get somebody's got earbuds in. I don't want to mess them up with the hot mic. Okay. So you told the people that we just left the gym.
We left the
So
gym.
we're not polished and,
We're not prim and proper.
we're not smelling great.
Always smell good. What you talking about?
I ain't smelling great.
What gives a damn?
Well, you want to talk about, the nurses?
The nurses,
Man.
they should have been fired. They should not have been fired.
I was gonna say you switched from the opposite of what you said yesterday.
So I said it too fast.
Okay.
The nurses at where they at?
Emory
University should not have been fired.
Why is that? Do tell.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about all the shit nurses put up with, and I understand. Everybody. It's a neonatal unit too, right? Is that what it is? What?
I think so.
Well, I understand moms want they want to come in and feel a certain way, but keep in mind these nurses have dealt with hundreds of people, like throughout that week. No, who knows? If they've dealt with, but a lot of people, and you aren't that special. You think you're special because you're having a baby, and maybe in your own little way you are, but to nurses, you're just another patient. And they've had to deal with patients being rude to them and shit all the time.
I'm gonna lean in.
So why not?
It's one thing if you're just posting and then you're sneak dissing on a post. I hate it when people spread their luggage all over the hotel room when you go on a trip. It's like people might kind of subliminal diss and things like that. But in that kind of field, they're calling out several people with one thing. Well, like, I hate when they got to take a paternity test, and I hate when they they're pressing their call button. That's what it's for. I think
they mean like excessively.
Well, wait a minute, you're talking over me. We're blaming people for wanting help and needing help. And that's where it's uncomfortable for me. And with me as a therapist, in my staff meeting or treatment team, I can say, man, this family, whoa, that's rough. The mom has no control. Well, that's why they come in for therapy, because the mom doesn't have control. So that's where either the therapist, we need to model that, or sometimes the therapist needs their own person or whatever. So with the nurses, it's like, I would feel it. I hope I don't have to go to the hospital for myself for a long time, but that is going to make me think about that. Like, well, maybe I shouldn't ring the bell because they're tired or this and that. The issue, I think you were saying this before, the issue is really the system, not necessarily the patients.
It's not the patients, but we just came out of, at the beginning of this pandemic, we were all loving nurses and shit. I wanted them to, we love you, throwing confetti whenever they do something.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's turned against medical, not people's anger and frustrations have turned against medical professionals. And I look at it like this. They're in there, 14 hours a day, right? 14. Now, take a look.
It's different shifts.
Yeah, you shouldn't be on public. You shouldn't be at work making. You should know better than be at work and making TikToks about your job at work. Whatever happens to you because of that, that's your own dumbass fault. But we're just too punitive now. They shouldn't be fired. I mean, I'm sure they put in hundreds. Probably just that week they probably had over 40 hours of work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So okay, they made fun of some people. Maybe motherfucking people being made fun of. Maybe the dude that's like has a baby mom and another chick in the room. Maybe that nigga doesn't need to be made fun of. You know what I mean? Because it's a fucked up situation.
So you're saying use shame to change behavior?
And they did. I'm not trying to change. I mean, that's it. That's their own personal shit. If you got two women, Yeah, you done got yourself caught up in that shit. That's your own fault. I don't give a shit. But I guess what I'm saying is why do people feel the need to be? I look at it like this. There's a lot of people that's let me go to HR and check your little employee record and let me see what's on your record.
I see.
Everybody got a fuck that record. You know what I mean? Now, you might not be on TikTok. You might be able to sell TikTok.
Now that my current job,
at
my other job, I had some bogus reports.
Bogus charges.
Bogus reports on me. But
what I'm saying, this job is prone to cater to the patients, but you should. I'm not saying you shouldn't. But it's also sort of scrutinizes the nurses too much. They just seem to have gone through so much.
You're saying it's too demanding of a
It's too demanding of a job for motherfuckers not be like, I will make fun of somebody. Because I just had to put a catheter in, and the one thing broke, and I got piss in my face or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's just,
Well, and you said, at the beginning of the pandemic, we loved nurses,
and now
we still love nurses. We just don't like those nurses that they seem like mean women. I don't want to say that.
I mean, but dude, what do we mean?
You're mean. You're supposed to help people. Either
aren't they?
Either you're not in you don't need to be in the profession, or if you are overworked, they wouldn't want to criticize their hospital because then they're thinking they would get fired. They get fired anyway. But it's like I have too many. If you have too many patients ringing your bell, yeah, I see that you're gonna be.
I've been one of those people that done that.
That's done what?
That has overused a nurse before. I've done it before. I've done it.
When?
When my sister had a wreck and she was in the hospital, right? I would ring the nurse up just to ask for a Coke.
Okay, you was younger then. You didn't know nothing.
I mean, but it doesn't. I was one of them dumbass people. They should have made fun of my dumb ass. I probably one of the little skits. This motherfucker ringing.
But you
talking about bringing me Cokes and shit. The motherfucker, I got paperwork over here. I got this patient. I got doctors being dickheads. I got this going on here, and I haven't seen my family in like days.
Okay, but
you know what I mean? I'm just talking about what. Okay, this is my whole thing is. If everybody, if we live in America is a very religious. It's supposed to be very religious. And that motherfuckers always talking about grace and shit like that. Where is the grace in this moment? They didn't cuss anybody out. They didn't even name people.
Yeah, you're right.
These are anonymous people. They're probably just like a pastiche of all the people they fucking dealt with. But all of you probably talking about the same person. And I've witnessed people in hospital and people, but they bring their funky ass families in there. And sometimes motherfucking patients aren't the nicest motherfuckers. That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
I've seen a lot, but for them to have to deal with all that and get fired, I'm like, nigga, what?
I could support them not getting fired could you imagine yourself as a young pregnant woman, or not even a young pregnant woman, and then you come face to face with one of these people, you're gonna feel like I can't. If I say anything, they're gonna be making a TikTok about it. Yeah. Let me post on my TikTok.
See, every interaction these nurses have been bad and terrible. Where's the video of them talking about the good time? Of them talking about, hey, I helped this person. Oh, hey, I did that.
Maybe there are videos of them talking about the good stuff, but you're talking over me, man.
My bad.
Yeah, maybe there are videos of them talking about good stuff, but I don't see that one now. And something like that could happen to me. I post about being a therapist, and I think, number one, I feel like I think things through a lot. Who knows? I could still maybe post something that causes a problem or whatever. I'm at a stage in my career where I'm like, are you sure you won't lose me? I don't think you do, but they could be like, well, you said blah blah blah. But if they're not fired, maybe they could have been reprimanded or suspended
That's the other
or
thing.
something like that.
You
But
like that 2
then,
weeks. Go ahead.
when you introduce yourself, hi, I'm Sarah, and I saw you on that TikTok video. I guess you'd have to explain. I don't really feel that way. Ring your bell as much as you want. It's okay. I'll bring you a cupcake or whatever. You know, it's like.
And who's to say that they aren't just doing a parody?
You gotta,
who's to say it? To me, it seems like motherfuckers is just so willing to just be punitive for. It's like anything. You know what I mean? Like it's like if
I don't know. To me, that touched a nerve for me though. Having relatives in nursing homes, because I know this was a hospital, but having relatives in nursing homes, you know, they could say the same thing. Well, there's always somebody up at the nurse's station. Yeah, because we got a question. It's scary for people.
I'm talking about people that just constantly harass them. You know what I mean? That's talking about the
they
average.
get paid to be harassed.
Yeah, no, you don't. No, you don't
Yeah,
get paid.
you
No,
I
you
get
don't.
paid to be to a certain extent to get frustrated to a certain people like, oh my gosh, this mom doesn't have any control.
Yeah,
well,
okay.
she needs to be taught how to have control.
They get paid to look after patients and to make sure patients are comfortable. You know, they're not paying for, again, when you bring your family up there, these motherfuckers are just acting like goddamn fool.
Yeah.
And it's every 5 minutes, hey, what's this? Hey, what's that? Mm-hmm. Man, shut the fuck up. Just go sit down. I mean, I just
maybe they don't understand what's going on and they want to know.
But I'm pretty sure people. It's not. It's just.
Sometimes you
people
never
are just so goddamn. If you don't have an exact answer for me, and I tell you I don't know the answer, people keep coming back. It's fucking harassing you. I mean, it's just. I know what they're talking about. You know what I mean?
But I'm just saying, I was at the hospital with somebody, had a parent that was sick. They needed blankets. It didn't seem like a problem, but I would hate to see an Instagram or a TikTok video later of oh my god, they asking for blankets. I mean, they were having people spend the night because of the illness of the person.
Right.
It's like, I don't want to be made fun of for getting my needs met. That's all.
They're not talking about you. They're talking about the patients that have just been fucking outrageous. You know what I mean? I bet they have more detailed stories. Oh, okay, now I see what you're saying. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you.
I can know that they're stressed.
Come on,
I can know that they're stressed, but still feel like that was wrong the way they were talking.
Yeah, you still feel like it's okay. Maybe you shouldn't share everything. We can agree on that, but for everybody to be like, fire him. Okay, well, let's fire you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's fire your motherfucking ass when you was a secretary, you stealing shit out of the office.
Taking long breaks and stuff. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Well, you doing something that's probably laundering money and shit. You
got people embezzling money. But yeah, you're saying that people are coming off as holier than thou.
People that work in offices are the most nitpicky, gossipy, talk about the motherfucking people on earth.
Yeah, I can say that.
Talk about their bosses, other co-workers. Where's the that seems more people seem to enjoy and delight in that shit.
But it's a
fucking nurse.
Yeah.
This motherfucker didn't been. I mean, at least 16.
It's because it's public.
Long hours.
It's because it's public. That's why.
Long hours. You're in demand all the time.
Yeah, but it was made public though.
Yeah, it was made public.
The gossip should be dealt with as well in the individual, sites. But this was made public.
People seem just hypocritical.
Yeah, if somebody if they posted office gossip on TikTok, that they might get fired too. Oh, Sandra, she never wants to eat lunch with us. She's not cool. Blah blah blah.
You fucking out people's money. You know what I mean? It's like
I think they'll find jobs easily. They probably already have new jobs.
I don't know. We don't know.
Nurses are so in such high
demand. But people, we know these people now. Having people be on their jobs and make videos something still relatively new. Mm-hmm. We don't know what the complete politics of it is. We don't know if now your name is on some database, some shit. Motherfucker, I ain't hiring Susan. Fuck Susan.
Well, and
You know what I mean?
there's private
don't
companies
know.
too. It's like, remember that therapist that got fired? She had offers upon offers upon offers.
But she wasn't.
She was talking about you black men.
Yeah, she was right.
Need to heal and stuff like that.
So I'm, I mean that, she was definitely right. So that's another thing. But yeah, when I saw it, I saw people was like angry. Then I saw people was angry first. I was like, oh, that must have really been bad. I went back and watched the video. I was just like, niggas ain't talking about. There's no names in there. There's not John from 303. I thought they were talking about people like.
That's true.
I thought it was like a motherfucker like shuffling down the hallway in like little gowns.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look at that nigga's ass or whatever.
Right.
And then, but it was like, well, hey, I don't like doing this. Okay, they don't like doing it. I mean, what?
It wasn't as personal.
It seemed like one of those bad, one of those internal office videos they show people that just went public. If it's like an office setting, nobody would say shit. If you had to sit and watch the video, y'all, maybe some training video, whatever, or some internal video, nobody would say shit. You know what I mean? Now but it's public, and now it's just like, okay, now this is. It's like fucking whack-a-mole.
It almost.
We gotta get them. Okay, no, we gotta get them. I gotta talk about that. This, that.
And I know that it.
God damn.
We're probably coming to a close on our video, but like there was a hint of like classism to it as well.
Okay.
And maybe some racism to it as well.
Yeah, it was all that shit was in there. All that shit was in there.
And that's another thing.
I can't deny it. I can't deny it. I can't deny it.
I was just like, talk about an ick.
Yeah,
because it was like describe your icks or whatever. I'm like,
maybe that's the ick. I mean, shit. That's what the video's called.
I know, but I'm just saying the next person they would have to overly explain to me like, should I try? I would be super tense if one of them was my nurse. I'm like, okay.
Well, you saw your TikTok video, dog. What's up?
Well, I'm glad I probably. Oh gosh. If they were working with you, I'd be like, hey, this is what it is. If I need help, I'm going to ask for help. If you're in the hospital. So, yeah. So that's all I have to say about that.
Be like, sponge bath. Can a nigga get a sponge bath?
You're liking yourself today. You're feeling real cute. You're feeling real cute.